We'll start off with the daily, like usual. Starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. Pro cards up here. Lose one max HP every floor. But we have 5 plated armor. So, that's cool. Off the rip, we want to start here. More options. Okay. Still my strength. The strength I don't have. Yes. Ah, yes. I see. I mean, that's just a good card because we have plated armor, so we'll get armor at least at the end of every turn. Start of your turn. Into mantra. Oh, and it said every rare card, it meant from every single character, huh? They just shuffled in some purples in there. Just shuffled some purples. Okay. Good to see. He's close to death. Basically didn't even lose any health from the offering earlier. Oh, we gotta hit him once first. With that gain 3, that helps us. With the losing of health. That will happen. I wish I had enough for the kunai. How you doing, Luna? Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Or gain vulnerable at the start of your turn. I gain energy. Currently. I'm doing alright. I don't know if you watched the VOD of yesterday, but yesterday's VOD explains basically how my day went today also. Did nothing. I'll take money. We already gain armor when we end our turn. 1 damage for 25 is basically what we just did. Sick. We upgraded Ragnarok. It's actually sick. But because you weren't here. Oh, well, I mean, I was just about to explain it. You ain't really got to watch anything. It's just 5 hours of stupidity like usual. You do get to see me fuck up though, cause that's always fun. It was the best ever to watch myself suffer. But yeah, sure. Use that even though it's gonna do nothing. I say that because yesterday during Final Fantasy I clicked restart from checkpoint and it made me have to do 40 minutes of things that we already done. It was highly annoying, but whatever. Next attack I play is played twice. Give me the health, buckaroo, cause you're about to hurt me. Oh well. But and that would have killed you. Anyways. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. Well, I doubt that'll ever happen, so whatever. Oh, it's this guy. Cool. I mean, I don't really know what else I could have done there. But I had a chipmunk in my, just to summarize all what I said yesterday. I said I noticed I have a habit of saying things are funny when I do not laugh at things. And that's probably due to the sheer fact that for some reason I have an emotional stint where I just sometimes don't laugh at things. I say that, but I mean, there's probably several reasons why I might just not express emotions as well as some. It's a thing that's kind of common among people with depression. They tend to block off emotions, or their emotions are stinted. We still have 10 plated, but might as well just to be sure. But we talked about that. We talked about how a chipmunk came into my room and it was just vibing. So I just had a chipmunk buddy in my room. That was a thing that happened. And then you of course had my internal debate on ending stream after I hit checkpoint, and it made me restart 40 minutes of the game. But after that 40 minutes, we only had like 10 minutes left of that chapter, so I was like, I might as well just do it, get it over with. because one chapter stream, that's what I said. Which means when it gets uploaded to YouTube, it's also going to be one chapter for a YouTube video. I don't care how long it takes. My YouTube channel is not a YouTube channel, it's just an archive. I've said it multiple times, and that's what it'll always be. Don't care what anybody has to say about it. My YouTube channel is basically made for myself, if that makes any sense. I like to see myself grow, even though in the past I did upload videos. My cringy videos in which I edited on my phone. Using bootleg websites. Bootleg websites where I could download music for free until it got taken down. Good face or bad face? Nice face? We got a nice face. Whenever you enter a question mark room, you get 50 money. Wow. Oh yeah. Have I ever explained how I used to make YouTube videos in the past? Have I ever explained that? I don't think I ever have. However, how I made my cringy Call of Duty vids with music in the background. Alright, so what I used to have to do is I would play Call of Duty or play whatever that's in the recording. Yeah, I know we've mentioned them before. I know we've mentioned the channel before. Or mentioned the videos. But the way I used to do it was I would play whatever game that I was essentially recording. And then I would go into the PlayStation editor, which the editing system doesn't really have that much to offer, in my personal opinion. It doesn't. Last played was attack. Do I have an attack card so I can use that power to its fullest? I do. So I would edit the video on PlayStation, upload it to YouTube, and because you cannot select videos to be private or not when you upload them from PlayStation, I would have to go on my phone to try to set it to only me before it got fully uploaded, which a lot of the times I didn't make it in time because it's kind of an instant upload when you transfer it from things. Well, it's usually for streams. Streams are like uploaded immediately because they're already rendered and stuff. But so I would upload the video to YouTube from my PlayStation, and then I would go to a website that would let me download YouTube videos. So I would download my own YouTube video using a bootleg ass website, and then I would go into my phone editor because the video would be on my phone, and then I would go to a website that would let me download a YouTube video into an MP3 file, which just made it the audio, to download music for free from YouTube. And then I would edit it to have the music in the background, and then I would re-upload it all over again, edited it with edited audio, because I could not edit audio on my PlayStation without getting a flash drive and recording and downloading tons of music onto my laptop, because I did not have a laptop at the time. So I could not use a flash drive to get music onto, because I did not have a computer to download this music. So I had to use my phone. So I had to do that entire arbitrary cycle of editing And as you can see, I did not do that for a while because eventually that gets annoying. But it was something I did. I don't think I've ever really liked editing. Well, I mean, I kind of like editing stuff, but I don't like editing like entire clips and videos too much, to be honest. I'm a weirdo who likes raw footage. I don't like edited stuff, so you can clearly tell that once I started uploading videos again, it was mostly just stream videos. And I mean, it still basically is nothing but stream videos. I do still like record stuff on the side, which is usually just me playing Isaac on my free time and then uploading that because I like it, or it was a good ass run. But I mean, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest. And if there is something wrong with that, then I mean, I'm sorry that this isn't like old YouTube days where I could post me in my front yard doing a ninja kick and it would get tons of views. I mean, I know YouTube has changed into like an actual business type of situation where you gotta fucking work hard and grind it, but I mean, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna treat YouTube like how YouTube used to be. Nothing but stupid ass videos. I like the thought of that way more than like trying to grind it, make thumbnails that are clickbaity, titles and shit. Like I don't find any joy in doing that. Can I eat one of these guys? I can. I can eat him. But maybe in the future we can be more of a businessman. I doubt it. If we, I guess it's me, but I say we because I mean it's a together sort of situation. But if I ever become like this full-time streamer, then I mean maybe like that'll be a thing in my future. Like, if I become a full YouTuber, then I mean, maybe in the future, I can, like, hire an editor to edit stream clips and make a good video out of it instead of me just posting it. I mean, I don't know what my future's gonna hold. I never will know. And I kind of prefer it that way. I like just going with the flow of my life. I've already said that I want to do an art stream, and that's something that I'll never not think of. I don't even know what, like, that is. The day I do an art stream is the day I suffer eternally, though, because it's very obvious of how, like, I do my art. Like, I don't do it, like, on a day-to-day basis. I don't. I'm awful about it. When it comes to anything that I do for fun, I am awful. Like, I can draw 6 things within a week and like them all, and then go on a month hiatus, and then come back to doing art 10 times better than I used to, and it makes 0 sense to me. And I say that because that's kind of how it was when I, let's get Morphine Fire. I actually really like that card. But, that's kind of how it was when I came back with the, like, highly detailed black, like, sketchy, well, I guess it's not really sketchy, it is high detail though, but it's like, it's a lot more lines, it's not colored in. I mean, it's colored in because I drew it on a blob, but like, it's more high detailed art, it's more horror, but I love that shit. Because I held, like, if we go into my Instagram, it was March 19th when I did the monster of 1,000 cuts, or whatever I called him, the seeker of cuts. I think that's what it was, and that was the last thing that took me hours to draw, and I really like that piece. I try to take my time on that piece, just like I try to take my time on the wacky mess piece. That was just tons of jumbled up stuff with the popping eyeballs and Pop Goes the Weasel on top of it. The gears in the brain catching on fire. Like, if you think about it, that artwork is a mess of pure what the fuck is going on, but it's all a coherent thought, which is something I never thought I would say when it comes to the art piece, but it is a coherent thought. I literally just said the eyes pop out to make the Pop Goes the Weasel reference with the comic book pop on the side. Your brain gears are turning, so I put gears inside the brain, but they're catching on fire because you're overthinking. And the only reason I put that detail in there was because when I was drawing that, I was overthinking every single minute thing to the point I was driving myself mad. I never said this about this piece, but it's the thing that I've always held my tongue about because I didn't want to ever think about it. But every single thing in that drawing has a purpose. It's not just a wacky mess because it's a wacky mess. It has a purpose to what I was going through drawing it at the time. Yes. Do that thing. Do this thing. Do this thing. And maybe a little bit of this thing. With a side of this thing. Then boom, 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 boom. And now he's going to split. Good. And then, like, the flower on the head was supposed to be like the one idea that I had at the time. I won't go into the rest, but the Seeker of Cuts was like the next big project that went with that style of the wacky mess, and it was also like a training ground piece for me. That was easy. We beat that man very fast, apparently. Jesus. Can we have that happen more? That was insane. But after that, I kind of slowed down my art roll. Whenever you lose HP, draw one. Should get the tiny house, I guess. And upgrade a fin card. That's good. That's good. So I want to upgrade that as fast as possible. But after that, I drew something that was related to my girlfriend's art that she probably hasn't posted anywhere, even though she really should. I'm pretty sure her art would get way more love than mine. And then I drew Spicy Whammin', cause Spicy Whammin'. Do I have any? I don't. I just have to use that. And then after that, I took a good like week break. Well, let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21, yeah, it was a good week break of art, and then I started pumping out the like miscellaneous colored blob art stuff, the random colored mark in the background, then what I drew on top, and it was like super detailed. And the thing about it is a lot of the you can't tell. I can tell, you can't though. But what's this upgraded? Over 40 health. That's something we might be able to do. No, we can't. Poopy butt. I mean, we can kill him though. Shrug it off. But the art that I did for National Horny Day, the lewd goth chick, I sketched that on probably the same day I finished the like demonic version, me hanging by the blood veins. I don't really have names for my art pieces, if you can see that, which I sketched that on the same day I finished Secret Cuts, or I finished it the day after. So I do a lot of my art in like very spurt moments, and then I take a small break and then I come back to it. So if I ever done an art stream, I would either have a real good time and know exactly what I'm doing, or it might be one of those days where I'm just like sitting there and have nothing at all. So we're literally just going to sit there and talk until something hits. So if I do an art stream, I hope I know what I'm doing, which is probably why I didn't like set it as like a goal. I put like, I did air quotes with my fingers. One day I need to get a camera, because I feel like me talking is half as funny as like the faces and shit I do. My voice is half the man. The rest of me is hidden behind the shroud of stupidity. I'm so glad that was a one hit 5 times thing. Or 1 damage 5 times. Oh, I killed myself. I forgot that I was in Divinity, so I had to finish that. Oh well. I wasn't really paying attention, I was too busy running my mouth. Alright, we'll do a normal run. We have more, let's see. We need to unlock stuff as silent. We have 2 unlocks left, while the other ones have 1. So we'll do a silent run and then probably call it a night. Also, I did say that we were going to download a new story game to play. We haven't really decided on what though yet. Like did we decide if we're getting like Resident Evil or if we're getting another game? Did we ever decide on that, or did I just forget what we decided? Give me a random relic. Don't remember? Oh, well then we need to figure that out. I don't wanna play a... Oh yeah, we just talked about options. That seems likely. Well, we need to figure that out. we need to figure out what story game we want to take over for the week. Or weekend. What story game do we want to add on the chopping block? Yeah, we were talking about the new Resident Evil Village. We were talking about that one because that was the newest one. It's the newest one, plus it would be an action horror game, which we haven't really played on stream. I tried to play one. I tried to play my favorite fucking action horror game, which I guess isn't really action horror. I don't know, would you count BioShock 1 and 2 as action horror? Or would it just be a shooting or action shooting game? I would count it as action horror, because it's supposed to be creepy. You don't know since you haven't seen it. Fair enough. I guess we'll go with the poison build again. We try to go for builds, yet we never work. But, yeah. I'm still upset that I can't stream BioShock. Takes practice. Yeah. I don't play this game enough. But in the future, once again, talking about the future that may never happen. But I mean, that's not a positive way to look, but in the future, I love how I'm so optimistic by saying in the future, yet then I also cut myself down with my pessimistic side by saying, well, there might not be one. Like I'm very back and forth with my optimism and my pessimism. But I like to try to push my pessimism to the side when it comes to like my hobbies, because I don't consider streaming a hobby. I don't get paid for this. I just do it because I like to hang out. I like to hang out, and I like when people pop in and talk to me. But if this ever becomes big, one day when we have a PC, BioShock is definitely hitting that fucking list of games that we must play. I'll play every single fucking one again, even though I don't connect as much with 2 in BioShock Infinite. Is like, it's such a huge difference that my brain is like, I don't like it due to the sheer fact it's different, but it's still a good game, so I would definitely play it again. I would love to play all those games again. Same with like Persona and stuff. Like, I could technically stream Persona Strikers, which was a huge idea I had, but because Atlas is a bitch, we're not allowed to stream them from PlayStation. Like, PlayStation is such a fucking sucker punch to the gut, because half the games I love I can't stream, because either they're like Japanese companies which don't let you do anything for fun, or they're just like gut-wrenching punches that you can't do anything about, which sucks. Which is why I'm harping on the PC idea. I'll never let go of that. Plus, it's just a better place for gaming as a general. In general. As a general? What is that? Huh? In general. That's what I was going to say. But, yeah. Yeah, as the general, you can save whatever more on your whatever car insurance. I don't know the commercial. I remember the jingle. Oh, wait, she's down. Go to the jingle to save some time. We all remember the jingle, but I mean, I don't remember what he actually says in the fucking commercial. But yeah. But back to to games that we could stream. We talked about maybe getting Subnautica, which I'm kind of not as much into, due to the sheer fact that bullet time, that's a new card. We cannot draw additional cards this turn, reduce the cost to all cards in your hand. That could be phenomenal, actually. That could be phenomenal, but we also need the right deck for that. We still need our poison shit though, so let's try to get those. But whenever you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable to them. That's cool. But we talked about Subnautica, which I'm not as into due to the sheer fact that I've watched YouTubers play Subnautica. I would be really invested in the first one, but the new one, which is like the ice one, I would be adverse to playing because it didn't seem to have the same emotional impact. Like even I found myself falling asleep to like the Below Zero YouTube videos of that game. Like the emotional impact of the first game did not drive over to to the Below Zero. It's probably because like it seemed a lot shorter, but maybe it's just like the YouTube video editing sort of thing. But it could just be like, you know, the game just wasn't that big, because I personally watched Jacksepticeye play it because, one, who doesn't love the Irish accent, and two, he was a huge driving force for that game. Like he and several other YouTubers and streamers get like a mention in the very end of the game, which is very sweet of the developers, but like it also shows that like because of them the game got popular enough to be something. So I watched him play it, and even he talked about how like Below Zero didn't have that much of an emotional impact to him. But for him, I'm pretty sure it was because he played a lot of like the beta versions of the game, which can also be like why the experience was hindered. But for me, the watcher, it just seemed like it didn't have as much of the like umph of the first one. It seemed a little lackluster in it. But it also seems like it's one of those games where it's like you really love the game, so the second one would be good. Or you love the game, you love the first one enough to get the second one, but then the second one doesn't do it justice. Okay, that's perfect for the poison we're getting. Storm. That's something. Oh, well, we found the storm last one. That sucks. Alright. But it could really just be like the mentality of you love the first one so much that when you play the second one, it feels the like nostalgia sort of hit to it, or you play the second one and it feels dull because it's the same like survival game sort of aspect to the reality of the game, which both make a huge amount of sense. And I feel like if I played Subnautica, it would be the first one or the second one, because I'm not that big into grindy sort of games unless it has a good story, which Subnautica, from what I remember, has an amazing story. So I wouldn't mind it. I just probably wouldn't play. If I played one, I would not play the other one. I would have to play the first Subnautica, or I would have to play Below Zero. I could not play both, or at least I could not play both back to back. I would have to take my time to like sort of forget things and try to remember the lore as I play the game. Like I couldn't just sit there and do the same shit. Same, yeah. But I mean, like, the story's different. There's new vehicles, sorta. There's like a new vehicle. I wouldn't say there's new vehicles as an entirety. There's an NPC that you interact with in Below Zero, which is different from the first. But also, as somebody who also watched, once again, I watched Jacksepticeye play the game. As someone who watched him play the beta version, I feel like they also changed up Below Zero a little too much and made this story like jumbled up in ways. Because in the beta version, the game starts off with like a storm happening as you're going through your daily routine already on the planet. And then next thing you know, shit's popping off because of a giant storm. Snow like falls in on your place that you live in. This and that happen. But then in the new version, it's like you're escaping from the outer space base to go down onto the island to find out what happened to I mean, we're about to hit spoiler territory, but it's not really spoiler when you find it out like first few minutes of the game. But in the beta version, you have a sister that's talking to you up on the space base, but in the final version, your sister's already dead, and you're trying to find out what happened to her for the entire story. Which I found the dynamic of the sister very cool, because not only did you have your sister, but you had the Alan in your head, which is an AI that gets inside of your head. You can go watch Below Zero to find out how all that shit works, but like, it was such a cool dynamic that the game was going for, and then it kind of took that away. Because you had your sister up in space who was talking to you about like Altera, which is the company that you work for in the games. They're the people who send you on the giant spaceships and shit and do all the cool things. But then your sister tells you about what the fuck's going on up there, while Alan is down on the planet telling you what they've done on his planet, like how they try to be researching them and shit. Like, it was a big thing. It was so cool to see like the contrast of Alan and your sister, but then like they came to an equilibrium talking about what was going on in some way, shape, or form. But then they killed off a sister, so then you only had Alan, and then you still had the NPC that you eventually meet as you explore the island, which is cool, because that's the only NPC in Subnautica that you actually ever see, and you get to actually fucking talk to. I love how this started off as a ramble or a talk about what game we should play, but then it just turned into a rant on how like I think they kind of screwed up Below Zero. Pretty funny. But I really do think they messed up Below Zero. I feel like they had such a good thing and they ruined it, or they like messed it up a little. It's still the same base game, but I mean, it's just not the same game. Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, of course Jack is going to talk about it. That's like his pride and joy game right there. That's one of the games that like he holds near and dear to his heart. That is like one of his holy trinity of games. Besides Shadow of the Colossus and Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff. Subnautica is one of those games for him also. Which honestly, I need to get into Bloodborne. I don't play Dark Souls and shit. Like, I've always loved the monsters that they have in them, but I never like played the game. I never played the games. But I do have Bloodborne. I've played up until the first boss of Bloodborne and then just kind of fell off. But I have watched multiple speedruns of Bloodborne. I've watched multiple YouTubers play Bloodborne. Still not the same experience, but God, if I do not love the fucking monsters in that goddamn game. Like, I even talked to my girlfriend about getting a tattoo of one of the monsters from Bloodborne and one of the monsters from Sekiro, because I want the fuck, what's it called? It's Pal. But what's his full name again? Pal. Shit. It's the Dark Beast Pal from Bloodborne, and then I want the Demon of Hatred from Sekiro. So then it would be the contrast of lightning and fire with the blue and the red, but then it's like these creepy ass fucking monsters in the middle. I want that tattoo because I just think it would be fucking sick. I want those monsters tattooed on me. once again, I've never been that deep into those games, but like the monster designs of those games, I'll never not fucking be into. To the point where I probably just should play them. Which is funny, because I know exactly how Bloodborne ends. I know the good ending, and I know the, like, default ending or whatever. I know about fucking Geralt, or whatever the fuck his name is, the first hunter. And here's spoiler territory if you don't want Bloodborne spoilers, but I know how he pulls out that sick-ass scythe, and you have to kill his ass if you go for the true ending, where you fucking kill his ass after eating or absorbing umbilical cords, and then after you beat Geralt, he turns into this giant fucking demon, and then after you kill him, you turn into a slug, and that's for some reason the true ending, because it's repeating the cycle of the true hunter and holding in the demon, and now you're the true hunter holding in the demon, and you're cursed to have his same fate. Like, I know all about that fucking game. Never beat it myself, though. Deal 8 damage twice, decrease the damage of this card by 2 this combat. So do 8, and then it'll do 6. I don't think that's worth it. If it was free, then I think that would be worth it. Next turn, draw cards, gain X. I mean, that could be cool. It's like, hopefully, praying for next turn to do whatever. Gain, you no longer gain gold. Let's just remove these basic cards. We wanna get nothing but poison in our attacks. And then we want better defense cards. But back to what games we should play as story games. Yeah. That's all I have now. But also the reason why we did talk about RE, and I was planning on just buying RE. Like, if you didn't, if it was not like a game that you wanted to see streamed, I fully planned on buying it for myself. But I've not got paid for this week, which is like very anxiety inducing to me. How I've not got paid yet, and I'm supposed to get paid every Friday. So tomorrow I plan on calling them, or like seeing what I gotta do. Because kind of want my money before I go buying a brand new game. So and I don't think I have the direct deposit with my job, because I prefer having the hand, or like the paper note saying that I've gotten paid, plus it'll help me put a down payment on a car. So I need to figure out, like, if I just haven't been paid. So I probably should have like thought of all this sooner, but I literally only just now checked my bank account. Because the plan was today I was just going to stream whatever. Also, I'm not paying attention to me at all, so I might lose here. But it's just kind of anxiety inducing. So tomorrow I'll try to figure that all out. I'll go to the website. I'll go to the employee website and like see if like pay stubs are all in check, and see if a direct deposit is in a go. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then, that I already said that. But the plan, that's what I was getting at. The plan was for me to just stream whatever today, and then while I was streaming this, the game would be downloading. But seems to not be able to be doing that. Why do we have 3 of these boys? I should have used that. That would have been the smartest fucking thing to do. Why didn't I do that? That was stupid of me. Because I'm stupid. That was stupid of me because I'm stupid. I should always use that card no matter what. That's just a good card to use. It's gonna hurt like hell, but whatever. It's okay, I swear. Nope, I'm dead. We got new relics though. Why is that still on the screen? I'm gonna do it again. We'll do one more. I should have been paying attention during that run. Just do poison again. Oh hey, it's the thing that we just unlocked. Yo, prices are reduced by 20%. Oh, that's sick. It restocks in the shop. That's a part of that card that I didn't read. We just got a thing that makes these guys weak or whatever, I believe. I saw something about elites. Oh, we start with 2 strengths when we fight elites. Dead. Sick. Negate 2 curses. Sick. Anyways, how's life? How is life? Also, back on the Bloodborne topic, I probably will get into Bloodborne, like in my own way, I guess. I probably wouldn't stream it because I'm not good at the game, and I don't feel like making people who are good at the game suffer. Every 30 times you shuffle, gain energy. That's dope. It's pretty amazing. Alright, yeah. How am I? I'm fine, I guess. I've seen better days. I've seen better days and I've lived a better life. That's a sentence you never thought I would say. But I did. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright besides me not eating worth a shit today. I mean, that's part of that not okay. The most I've eaten today is nothing but like breaded type stuff, just to keep my gut full. Like my little brother gave me cookies and he cooked a cake, so I ate cookies and ate cake. I haven't eaten like an actual meal today. Eat food? There's no food. Like, you can make the argument that like I can easily go out and get food, but then it's like I also have the counter argument of like But you can easily make the argument of I could have easily like ordered or got food somewhere, but then I can easily make the counter argument of like I eat so much fucking fast food while at work because I just have to get fast food to get back to work that I'm sick of fast food. So I'm not gonna go pick up food. And then at the house, like all the fucking kids have eaten most of like the pizza rolls and hot pockets and shit like that. So I mean, I don't really have shit to eat. Like the most I could eat is a bowl of cereal, which I mean, even that isn't really that healthy for me. It's just more junk food, to be honest, because that's all cereal is mostly fucking sugar, so. No matter how you slice it, it's kind of like the same scenario all around. Like, I'm not eating something that's healthy. And then I just didn't like what they cooked today. Which, I mean, that's on me, because, I mean, I'm the picky-ass eater. I mean, that's completely my fault. I guess it's not my fault. If I don't like something, I don't like something, but still. I'm the picky fucker, so it's on me if I don't like it. I'm just gonna keep buying cards. Why not? Probably shouldn't do that. That's the stupidest thing I've done. Probably actually should have used this. Because we had 2 free cards. Every time I used a card, it would have done damage. Roar, he said. If you didn't hear him, that's what he said. Just so you know. Yeah, you didn't understand him when he went roar. Oh. I'm getting fucked right here. I didn't have a attack card that turned like give weak or whatever. We still won, so whatever, I guess. Yeah, a poison build this run will not go anywhere. We just haven't been getting poison card stuff. I mean, we have poison cards, but none of them are really going anywhere. Sick. Let's just go for like a draw deck, I guess, because we're getting draw cards. But then we would need something that gives us a lot of energy too. We would need energy cards to have the draw deck to keep going and going. Which we don't have that luxury either, so. That potion won't be useful. Ow, that hurt. Six damage. Block all but one. Is that another 6 damage? We're halfway there. What? Well, I mean, we're not halfway there yet, but we're close. Okay. Well, I guess that would be the useful play for the cards, is getting all these burns out my hand. Like if we have multiple burns and we might die from them, use the potion to get them out. Like now. I was about to say, if you do not die to that 1 health, which you are poisoned by, I will have a conniption. Unload. Deal 12 damage. Discard all non-attack cards. Yeah, sounds good. Drop additional relics. No longer get potions. Discard cards. I guess potions. I don't really need potions anymore. Well, I don't use potions really anymore. Anyways. Don't get what I'm saying anymore. Of course it would be this fucker first. I didn't need to block because we have the anchor, so we start with 10 block. So first attack is kind of free. I can take 8 damage. I'll be fine with that. Damn. So close. So dead. Sure. Let's say that card, I guess. I obtained a relic of meat. What was that do? Bitch, I'll rob you because I'd negate my first two relic, or my first two curses of this. So I'll rob your ass. I have no shame. I'm good. I don't want my HP to look like hot ass. Should put poison on the guy I was hitting. He would have died. I wouldn't have taken that damage. That was just a dumb thing I did. Like that. I only have one poison card, so that's kind of useless. Once again, I should have used this first. Don't know why I didn't. That bird is almost dead already. Could have been dead if I did the choke thing on it and then attacked the other way around, but the play for a little bit of energy. And hurt. Oh, I got Dane's cards, man. Why I got these Days cards? Bruv. Leave me alone. Oh, nah, you're giving us poison, huh? So God. If we get that card this turn, we might as well fucking use it, because we're not gonna have it next turn. You know, usually we get our ass kicked by this guy, but we're not doing bad against him. Not doing bad against him as we're about to take 20 damage from him. 14. Yeah, whatever. Just didn't get the right cards. Very in there. The merchant can remove... Oh, remover of service, no cost less. Now you're wanting to get... Oh my god. I can't say no to a little bit of poison, I guess. Start with dexterity. It's probably the most relics I've ever seen on my screen. Move a card from my hand. There's a few, but probably just want to get rid of all these basic attacks. Basic attacks kind of just hinder me. Let's play his little game. Treasure. A gift. A relic. Whenever you rest, we get energy. I know how that works. I know the T set item. Built our deck up a little bit right there. Got some more poison cards. I feel like this run has like multiple good foundations to a run, but like not an actual good run. And you know, that's probably a very true statement. So, congratulations me. I mean, I'm definitely not about to block. Nice. Now it's giving us our poison deck. We even got the double poison effectiveness thingy right at the end there. It would be huge if it gives us the poison thing next turn. Double the enemy's poison. That's okay. if the mage guy has to like constantly heal, then I mean we're kind of already on a good front. Oh, he got the damage. He's about to die then. If this mage just doesn't constantly heal, they're both gonna die. But there he goes. And he's gonna die to the poison I just put on him. Boom. There we go. Backflip, sure. Thanks to our T-set, we got double the energy because we slept. We rested. Da 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 da. We're probably gonna die here like usual, but that's okay. But that is okay. And by probably, I mean definitely, because this shit's about to hurt real quick. We got one plated armor just then. Thank you for all the debuffs. That's exactly what I wanted to happen to me. Death. And we're dead. I called it already, so no surprise. No surprise there. I guess we'll do the defect. Technically, he's the only guy that we didn't do a run with, because we did a daily with the Ironclad. And then after this run, we'll get off. We'll call it a night. Relics are a huge thing, so probably take that. I would love to play a game, sir. Well, not this one. I like the card one better because I could actually win things. We got another curse. Cool. Got 2 curses already. That's great. Should probably do this and then the other thing. Take 8 damage. That's okay. That blocks exactly the amount of damage she's about to do to me. Oh god. Half our health. Normal enemies drop an additional reward card. Nice. Should have drunk that before going in there, but I didn't know that was gonna happen, so what could I do? Just like what can I do when the game doesn't give me any defense? Give me the frost. What's this? I can remove cards from rest sites now. Not like the best thing in the world, but got 3 power fucking potions. That's crazy. Sick, bro. We're getting fucked up. Holy shit. Give me all the orbs. Give me the orb plays. Oh my fucking god. We are in the shit. Jesus Christ, I didn't even realize how much damage I just did. He's already splitting. I was just kind of looking at the cards and clicking. If I realized how much health I was taking away, I would have stopped and then try to beat the fuck out of him to split this turn, so I wouldn't have taken damage. Run lower risk. Split again. We need ice cream or something with this run, because we get so much armor. There's not ice cream that does that, is it? I think ice cream's energy. What am I talking about then? We still have our focus. I thought I had lost my focus by now, to be honest. One more skill and one more attack card, and our pin and Kuna activate. I know, they just reset, didn't they? Yeah. Never mind. Read it wrong. My focus went negative, so they're not doing anything anymore. It's bad. If my electricity actually did something because my focus wasn't down, that would have been killed on both of them. There we go. Thank you, Pin. No longer discard. I actually really like the no longer discard thing. Allows me to build a hand in my hand. Build a deck in my hand. I could just hog everything. But this is a shit hand compared to what I just had. Why am I getting burned? Oh, from a stupid Greek thing that I haven't got rid of. What am I talking about? I know exactly what. Doop, doop. Ugh. God, I'm fucking tired. I'm yawning and shit like I'm tired, yet I know damn well I won't be sleeping anytime soon. I'll give up the runic pyramid for this, I guess. Probably about to die. Cool. There we go. I don't mind if I do. Give me the 2 darkness orb cards. Sounds good to me. Well, I'm about to die, because no matter what I had to fight champ. Unless it's an easy one. And it's not. Let's use this to try to get 4 more cards in my hand. That helped out a lot. He only gave strength to himself. But I don't think I can block all that damage, so I'm about to fucking die. Six HP. Better call in more boys. That curse card almost killed me. If I get that curse card again, I'm probably going to die to it. And I'm dead. That's 36 damage coming in, and I can only block one. Damn. Oh well. We gotta play as every character. So, we'll call it a night here. So, good night. Have a good one. If you want to blow up the phone, blow up my phone. You should probably go to sleep though. Everybody should go to sleep. I say that, but I won't take my own advice. But good night. Maybe. Maybe that's a maybe to my sleep, yeah. Maybe to nothing else. Nobody texts me. I just say it as a joke at this point. But me sleeping is a big giant fucking maybe. That's the fucking biggest stretch of my goddamn life. I don't know if you heard that through the mic. Hey, we were texting yesterday, but we only started texting yesterday because Autumn spilled the bean about your dirty secrets, which you can blame Autumn. But back to what I was saying before you said that. I don't know if you heard me stretch other than me grunting, but my shoulder popped along with like half my arm and parts of my back. I guess parts of my back. And that shit felt good as fuck until it hit my shoulder. But good night. I'll shut up. I won't run any more time.